there any flex in that?
Formula, auto horse. So we're here with Chris at his beautiful E92 M3. If you don't know what E92 is, that is what the chassis code is. Just like this right here is an E46 M3, which is, this is the predecessor to this car right here. So you could have like a 328 or whatever, and it would still be an E46, but the M3 is the Mac Daddy version. Chris is about to show us around his car. I know he's really into like the Japanese stylings of the M3 world, which not too many people are about, and it's really interesting and unique to know or to see him into all these brands and stuff that we actually don't pay too much attention to here in the States.
All right, what's up guys? So yeah, I mean, this is my 2013 M3. It's a DCT, and I have a few modifications done to it as far as, we'll take a look at the interior real quick. So like Nick was saying, I have some Japanese accoutrements in here from Studie AG, which is the race team in Japan. So I have some custom floor mats made by them, 3D design pedals and a 3D design e-brake, and then I have Auto Technic carbon fiber throughout the car. So yeah, I kind of got into the JDM BMW scene when I found Studie AG. I think it was the E90 forum. Somebody was posting about it, about this guy Z4 who owns Studie AG. So I started looking at their website, and you actually have to go to it and translate it into English to figure out what's going on. So I eventually made an account with them and started purchasing things from them through emailing the shop in Japan. That's how I got the custom floor mats made, and like the little stuffed animals that you see that are like, that's the race mascot. 3D design stuff, that is straight from Japan as well. I found a guy that had some extra 3D design parts in a warehouse. And if you don't know, they make like aesthetic modifications for BMW in Japan. So it's pretty cool.
You said you found them in a warehouse. That means they're like new, old stock? They don't
old stock, yeah,
okay.
Yeah, old stock, yeah. So the dead pedal you can't find at all anymore, and I actually bought as many dead pedals as I could. Kept one for myself. I traded one with Cat from IND for the e-brake handle, from IND Distributions for the e-brake handle, and then I sold the rest in the forums. But you can still buy the brake pedal and the gas pedal right now for the E92. You just can't find the dead pedal, so it's difficult to make a full set or whatever. And then I have the BMW Performance steering wheel in here, and I have a Studie AG wide mirror, which I molded into my mirror, because little did I know that it doesn't fit on the American mirror. You actually have to have a Japanese mirror for it to be able to clip on. But it's like a Broadway style JDM mirror, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for the interior. I have some other plans in terms of like caging it, doing a rear seat delete, and maybe getting some the BMW Performance seats, like the Recaro Sportster CSs.
Ooh, yes, so, those are very nice seats.
Yeah. There's a guy that makes them on eBay. It's like fully custom.
Very cool, man.
Cool.
Reiterate, I think it's really cool that he's into this JDM, I guess, what do you call these, DTM style? Is that what they call the German cars?
Oh, yeah.
So the JDM DTM style, and it's cool because like most people here are like, I'm gonna go with a Voigtsteiner, or I'm gonna go with Dynan, or all these big name manufacturers, and you know, I'm sure that these manufacturers are huge in Japan, and like he was saying, that you have to translate the website. I mean, that just goes to show you what kind of enthusiast he is. It's just another level, and seeing the parts, like I would say I know a lot of E92 M3 owners, and this car is definitely unique because it has so many parts on here that you would never see on anybody else's car, and that's what I kind of really like about it.
This was their race. This was their team jersey.
Oh,
isn't that fucking dope?
Yeah,
it's
dude.
got the M colors on it. This is okay, so I ordered this right from the Studie website.
Yeah.
Nick, this is an extra large.
Really?
Japanese.
Japanese.
I put it on, dude. I look like a sausage stuffed into it. I'm like, all right, this is my wife's now.
I'm big in Japan. Yeah. That's awesome, dude. That's really cool that this is like the actual team jersey from this company. And you said Studie is the Japanese go-to. Like if BMW is going to race in Japan, they call Studie to
Well, they
help
are
them.
the official race team in Japan for BMW.
Oh, okay.
So
that's very cool.
They used to be a premier tuning shop, so they have like 4 locations across Japan, and you can walk into their store, and it's like shopping at like a high-end like fashion boutique. Like you could be like,
oh, that's badass.
Yeah, I want you know, and
that's
I want
really cool.
Works exhaust that's hanging on the wall, and you know, they make it look really cool.
That's really cool, man. I was noticing too that I was noticing too that you had the Studie Japanese license plate down there.
Oh yeah, I use
with a really dope sticker.
during car shows.
I mean, this is really cool, man. Thank you for sharing this with us.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's their latest.
all right, hold on a second. So this thing went by us earlier, and it's extremely quiet. I'm just gonna probably go out on a limb that it's electric. But Paul right here was telling me that it's called a Polestar, and it's super unique. I wonder if this will be the competition to the Tesla. Right next door to this Polestar, we have this VW bus, and man, this thing is sick. I really like it, dude. It's got BBSs on it. It's just the right shade of green. Oh shit, we got Willwood brakes on there. We got Willwood brakes hiding behind there. The Safari windows. Way sweet.
Anytime you need anything,
See you, Justin.
Dude, I love that. That was the best idea to put a board on top of that thing.
Yeah, I've got a few other ideas, but we'll save that for
Put
another.
like a Gatling gun on the top of it.
Now we're talking. I like that. I like that.
Formula, Auto Haas.
Thanks, bud.
One day I'm gonna use your Capristo.
All right. Sounds good,
You've
man.
been so nice to me.
Have a good one.
Dude, you're awesome. Later, bud. Have a great day.
See you guys. See you.
Hey man.
What's up, guys? As you can see, I'm still at the Cars and Coffee parking lot, and I have the surfboard taken off the car. The reason for that is when I got in the car, I noticed there was an ESP fault. Checked it with my code reader, and I got a throttle position sensor number 2 signal is low. I've had that happen one time before. Went back there, messed with the connector, it was good to go. It never happened since. Now it's happening again. Messed with the connector a couple of times, has not gone away. So I've called Mario, the Hispanic mechanic, and he's going to call me back. He's actually at work right now doing something kind of important. So, man, this is a cool Porsche right here. Mario's at work right now, and once he gets a moment to chat, he's gonna call me back, and we're gonna go over what the best thing to do is with the car. Should I have it towed? Should I limp it home? Does he have time to work on it, or should I just bring it to his shop? Those answers will be coming later, but I just wanted to give you guys a quick update of what's going on. Okay, so Brandon right here, known him for a long time. My oldest friends here in Vegas. Shout out to Buckner, he introduced us, but he came to the rescue. He's taking me out to O'Reilly's or AutoZone or somewhere. We're gonna try some contact cleaner. Hopefully that works. If not, we're gonna have to call the Tow King and get it home. And I don't think it's gonna be an issue. I think it's gonna just, the longest wait will be waiting on parts, which for these types of cars is always is. But we're in Brandon's new wagon, and I mean, this is kind of a crappy camera angle to look at everything, but how do you like this thing, man?
It's pretty sweet. I like it so far. I definitely like that it doesn't get 9 miles to the gallon like my Cayenne.
Yeah, yeah, that's definitely a good thing.
But it drives really nice. I mean, it has 100 and almost 13,000 miles on it.
Nice.
Drives great.
That's awesome. So what's next? The box?
Yeah, I think so. I think roof box once Cayenne's gone. That'll be the first thing, and maybe some camber plates in the front. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much set to go. I mean, it already has lowering springs. It's at a height where I like it.
Yeah, I like the wheels on it too. It looks real nice.
The braid wheels are real nice. I like the white on white. Keep it going with the box.
Hell yeah.
I plan to do a whole lot to it. I mean, I want to be able to drive it every day, and you know, obviously take Ellie around, and you know, something I can take out of town too without, you know, scraping everywhere. So
nice,
nothing
man.
too crazy. It was $100 over together. Good price.
Got that. Thanks to the homie Brandon for running me to AutoZone real quick. We're gonna try this out on the R8 and see if we can't get this thing done. So it's been about 2 hours since I discovered this issue, and you know, I got some electrical cleaner to spray it in there and see if that works. I've taken both plugs off, sprayed them, put them back on. They're good to go, but just, you know, when it rains it pours. I'm sure you guys have seen my hatch up a bunch of times. The struts on it are actually going out right now, which is not a big deal. They're a cheap part. It's kind of annoying that it won't stay up while I'm working on it. You can see it just goes right down. I have my bar in there to prevent it from closing all the way. And I guess here goes nothing. Let's see if it works. No sir. No dice. Well, as you can see, I have the car literally in the middle of the street. The tow truck is right here, backing up. We're gonna load it onto the truck, but of course it's my fucking luck that as soon as the tow truck comes here, the lights go off. Like literally all the lights go off. Everything's working fine. As a precaution, we're gonna get this car towed still. Better safe than sorry. I don't want to add any more expense to this repair bill just because things on these cars can add up quickly, and I'd much rather just be safe about it.
Is there any flex in that at all?
A little bit of flex. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I pulled the car over here now. You see the tow truck is now over here. It was just too dangerous, as you saw, to even attempt doing that. The flexing of the lip, especially after I told them it was one of a kind. I appreciate their honesty in not doing it just to make a quick dollar, because then, you know, that would cost them a lot for that. They'd be mad, I'd be mad. It would not be a good thing. So I really do appreciate that honesty. And it just goes to show you, you know, that there are still honest businesses here in Las Vegas, even though I kind of talk poorly about most of them because unfortunately I get screwed around a lot. That's why when I find a company that I really like and that I trust, I really stick with them. And unfortunately, Eddie has the day off, and it's okay. I understand that. You have to hang out with your boys, and you know, take a little bit of time to relax. It's Labor Day, so 100% understand that. And I'd much rather have the car be completely safe than, you know, I'm upset about something more that broke, they're upset. It's a bad day for everybody. So we're gonna figure out something. Paul came back, and you know, he was gonna give me a ride home because due to COVID restrictions, I can't ride along in the tow truck and everything like that. So I really do appreciate him coming down and offering me a ride back to the house. So you guys can see I'm driving the car back. It's amazing. Zero lights on the dash besides my oil level sensor, which I knew about prior. I'm not really concerned with that. I will change the oil level sensor, but I can still check it manually, which is the important part. If it was like oil temp, then I would be a little more concerned. I'm so lucky to have good friends. So if you go back a few videos, I'm sure you'll see where the car broke down in Michigan, and the overwhelming hospitality that people came out and wanted to help me fix the car. I can't say it's the same here in Vegas, and that's okay, you know. And I'm not getting on anybody's case for taking days off or whatever. That's 100% understandable, you know. But like, if I've ever helped you or anything and I ask you for help and you blow me off or you make an excuse, and I know it's an excuse, that doesn't really sit well with me, you know. I called Mario, he's my boy, I love that dude. We talked about what our game plan was and how we're gonna do it, and I fucking love that, you know. I know he's at work and everything. Man, I would do anything for that guy. I mean, it really means a lot. Paul coming all the way back down to Henderson and helping me out, to wanting to give me a lift, and now he's following me home. That really means a lot to me. It might be kind of sappy. I really do enjoy their company and always their willingness to want to help out. You know, I don't know Houston from Royalty Exotic Cars too well. We've done some stuff in the past before he had his YouTube channel, and I've known him through a mutual friend, but I can't say that we're friends. You know, we're more of an acquaintance. Since Eddie was off today, I sent Houston a text, you know, saying basically, hey, I know you have your own tow truck to tow your own stuff. My car's broke down and I need to get it towed home. He was actually saying, you know, if it wasn't Labor Day weekend and it wasn't so busy, he would definitely come and get it. And I really appreciate that, man. That really means a lot to me that he would even say that. That's cool to me. And I know at this point, I guess I'm ranting, but I really do appreciate it, and it means a lot to me.